Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, the beginning is going to be a little bit different. I will leave the timestamp somewhere on the screen for if you do not want to watch this part of the video, you can go ahead and skip ahead to the actual nail proportion. But the company Treats did reach out to me and asked if I wanted to be sent a treat box. I thought this would be a super cool and fun thing to add into my video since it is something different and it's just like something cool to take a look at. So I do want to give a big thank you to this company. I really loved the box. My favorite color is like teals and blues, so it was very pretty. Opening it up, it was packaged very nicely. I liked how it came with the little tissue paper and the sticker, and the box I received was the Philippines box, so everything inside here is around, like, themed around the Philippines, so you do get some Philippine facts. Did you know you also get a little recipe card, a little like postcard too, which I showed in the beginning. I just think this is so cool. Here we have give a gift. You can like log into an account, refer a friend, and then we have the list of what's inside your treat box. Again, this is the Philippines box, and from what I know about this website, I'm pretty sure that each month they do like a different type box, and you can like sign up for a subscription or you can purchase just one box. On the back here, it also had a little giveaway and also the different items, like food snack items that were included, and like you can have like a little rating chart to where you can rate them or like if you like them or whatnot. And I will actually be giving my rating on all of the products just because I thought it would be super cool. I am going to go ahead and unbox everything and show everything that was included in my box. Because I don't really know too much about these, I am not 100% sure that if you purchase a box, you would receive the exact same thing as me, or if you would receive different snacks. But I am going to go ahead and talk a little bit about the website while I'm showing you the treats. So when you go to the website, which is www.treats.com, well, trytreats.com, and that will be in the description box, you can select your plan. So you can get the standard box, which has 5+ international snacks, or you can get the premium box, which has 10+ international snacks. And of course, the standard box is cheaper and the premium box is more expensive. Whichever one you select, you can pick your subscription length, either being a 1-year plan, and the price of that will be the price of the box you picked, and then the total, you will pay a total, and you actually, if you get that plan, you will get 1 month free, or you can pick the monthly plan where you pay just for 1 month of the box. So honestly, in my opinion, I would suggest trying the monthly plan, and then if you really like the outcome, if you think it's something fun, you enjoy it, then you can try the 1-year plan and get that 1 free box. So since I went ahead and showed everything included in the box, we are going to be taking a look at everything like inside the box. We are going to open it up and I'm just going to show you what it looks like. And I did try everything, and also my boyfriend did as well, just so we can kind of get like 2 different like ratings. So I will go ahead and pop both of our ratings up on screen, but I'm also going to try to say them as well. For this first, it's kind of like a little cracker cookie, and it really tasted like a coffee. I think it would be excellent dipped in coffee. Both of our ratings for that was a 10 out of 10. The next item are some crackers, and on the little reading here, it said they were supposed to be garlic flavored, but I didn't really taste garlic, so I did rate these a 5 out of 10, and my boyfriend rated a 10 out of 10. They were not bad, they just tasted like a normal cracker. I was just a little bit confused on the garlic flavor. The next item, this was actually pretty good. I did only rate it an 8, but this was that one item that I went back to and kept eating. So I think maybe my rating should have been a 10 for that, but at the time of trying it, I did rate it a 8 out of 10 and my boyfriend rated it a 10 out of 10. So it was actually really good. It was a nice little crunchy snack. The next item here, we have some golden sweet corn, and I rated this an 8 out of 10, and my boyfriend did as well. It was a very nice sweet corn flavor, but the one thing I didn't like was that it was not evenly coated. I felt like there was like a lot of seasoning on one piece and a very small amount on another piece. For this strawberry cake, I thought it was going to be like so good, but I did end up rating it a 9 out of 10 and my boyfriend rated it a 10 out of 10. It wasn't terrible, but I also had high expectations for it. I thought it was going to be very yummy and delicious, but I did dock a point off just because the strawberry flavor was really not good at all. I didn't like the strawberry taste, but it was super pretty looking, like the bright pink, like, ooh. The next item, these were kind of like more for like when you're drinking a cup of coffee or something like that, because they're kind of like plain, dry, but would be good when you're drinking coffee. I did rate these an 8 out of 10 and my boyfriend rated them a 10 out of 10. The next item I absolutely did not like at all. When I opened this bag, I smelled seafood galore and it was terrible, so terrible. I could not stand the smell. I took one little bite and I was like, nope, 0 out of 0 for me and my boyfriend. I do like some seafood, but these were just not good at all. The next item are cheese balls, and there was nothing really wrong with these. They were just, again, really not evenly coated. I didn't like how one ball had tons of cheese and then the others were like very lightly coated, and that was a 10 out of 10 for both of us. The last item, at first, I thought I was really going to like this, but when I tried it, again, I took one little bite and I was like, nope, 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 not for me. And my boyfriend and I both rated this a 0 out of 10. It was just not good at all. So for this last item here, it was not actually on this list, but I remembered back to this little piece of paper that if you see an extra item, it's more than likely just a little free gift. So of course I still wanted to try these, and my boyfriend absolutely loved these so much. They are a wafer roll and they are chocolate flavored, and we both rated these a 10 out of 10. These were my boyfriend's favorite, and then my favorite was like that little boy, like that bag right there, the green with the boy in blue. That was my favorite item, and his favorite item were the wafer rolls. I had so much fun doing this, and I definitely think it's something to try. I will be leaving the link in the description box below. But let's go ahead and now jump into the nail part of the video, basically where I would start all of my videos. So in today's video, I am going to be unboxing and reviewing the Your Nail Lab box, monthly nail box by Makartt, and this is the December box. So here is just what the box looks like. I do have a little insert card with a little note from Makartt, and it's just very cute. I love these boxes. We have some brown paper in here to help so everything doesn't like move around during shipment, and then that was just an overlook of the box. I'm now going to just be pulling everything out and showing what was included in my box. The first item are these awesome color short coffin or almond shaped nails, and these are just some press-ons. I didn't open these because I wasn't sure if I would be including them into my 10,000 subscriber giveaway or not, but that was that. The next item is a 15 ml of blooming gel. The consistency of this blooming gel was really nice. It had like a thicker consistency, which I really liked, and I am not 100% if I have tried that product before, but I definitely will be trying it next time I'm needing a blooming gel. The next item are two reflective gel polishes. We have this green gel polish here. These are reflective, so when you are under a low lighting with your phone flash, it will reflect very beautifully. And also when you are out in the direct sunlight, it will have that very pretty shine to it. The next color I received is a silver, and again, this one is super beautiful, reminds me of a disco ball, and I believe these two were from their reflective gel polish launch during Christmas last year, if I am remembering correctly. So for my box, I did receive a powder box instead of a polygel box. So we have two acrylic powders. The one here, this one is Queen Bee, and this one is just an acrylic powder. I'm sure you can also use it as dip powder. It just may be a little bit difficult. And this one here is an all-in-one. It can be used as dip and acrylic, and it is jagged ice. Both of those are also 2-ounce containers. The next one here is a 1 ounce in Coral Light, and this one is also a 2-in-1 dip and acrylic. The last item are these butterfly nail stickers. And when I saw these, I was like, okay, butterfly stickers, cute, fun for spring and summer, especially that acrylic Queen Bee powder. You'll see once I swatch it, but I was so confused. I was like, I had high expectations for this month's box. I know during the holiday season, it's so much fun to get Christmas, winter, holiday themed items. And I was a little bit disappointed with this box just because we did have those two gel polishes that were more on the holiday theme, but with the butterfly stickers, I was super upset. I was hoping for snowflakes or just a more Christmassy themed box. I am not complaining though, because these boxes are still really nice and I do still recommend them because I think you do get a good amount of products for the price you pay every month. And because it is kind of like a mystery subscription box, you are paying that price and getting a discounted price for mystery items that you may love or may hate, instead of paying regular to full price when you can just pick the items out yourself. So as you can see, I just went ahead and swatched both of the gel polishes. They are very pretty. Here are how they look. This is only one coat and under flash. I think they are so beautiful, and if you do apply a second coat, it will definitely build up the glitter and make the nails shine even more. I am now going to be swatching the powders for the blue and the silver. I did already have these powders, so the ones I received in the box, I'm going to go ahead and keep those sealed because more than likely I will be including those into a giveaway. But the first powder here, we have Coral Light. This is a dip or acrylic powder. You can use it as both, and this one is in a 1 ounce jar. A very beautiful color. This one is also reflective, just like the gel polishes. The next one again is an all-in-one jagged ice, and this can be used as dip or acrylic, and it is a beautiful blue. I loved this blue so much. If you know me, you know I love blue, so this one was calling my name and I knew I had to use it today. And the last one is just a acrylic powder, and this one is Queen Bee. And when I was going on my little rant or talking about how items were included that were more for spring and summer, this was that acrylic powder that I was talking about. I just feel like, why are we going to use this one at this time of the year? I mean, who's going to be using this one? I mean, not it's bad if you do use this one, but for me, I'm just more on wintry nails, Christmas nails. When I go outside, I'm freezing, so that means that I am not going to be doing summer nails just because I need to be bundled up when I go outside, so I want my nails to also look like the temperature of outside. So I'm just going ahead and swatching them here. The first two colors I absolutely loved so much. They were so beautiful, and seeing these two colors side by side is actually where I got the inspiration for the nail set that I'm going to be doing today. It definitely reminded me of Frozen, so I did end up doing some winter Olaf nails. And overall, I think all of these acrylic powders are very beautiful. I'm not a super big fan of the one on the end, the flower one, just because it is clear acrylic powder with some flower sequins, but it is still a very nice acrylic. So I'm now going to be moving on to the nail set. I am going to be doing the Femi Beauty / Lazy Girl method, but instead of using polygel, I will be using acrylic. I am using the 100% Kolinsky and the number 10 Makartt acrylic brush, and also using that blue jagged ice color. Makartt does not have their own monomer yet, but this powder is universal and you can use it with pretty much any monomer. So I'm just using the Double Dip Low Odor monomer for today's nail set. And like I said, I'm just doing the Femi Beauty / Lazy Girl method. I really like this method when it comes to doing your nails quick and easy. I think it definitely saves a lot of time, especially with me. I am a beginner at acrylic. I really don't use it much at all, just because I'm not a big fan of acrylic because of the monomer smell. It just really bothers me, and I personally don't like using it too much. So I did decide to just do this method, that way it could be quick and easy. Also, for all of the nails, I will be using this blue acrylic color. I honestly wish that I would have also used the silver one, but at the time of doing this set, I don't know what I was thinking. I think the monomer got to me and I was just like trying to move quickly. I wanted to also do some encapsulated like glitter and sequins in this set, but once I poured the monomer, I was like, okay, we just gotta rock and roll and get this nail set finished, or at least like the nails being done with acrylic. So as you can see here, I am just using some full cover nail tips. This is basically the same exact thing as the dual form method, but instead of using polygel, you are going to be using acrylic. Of course, you can still do this method with polygel as well, but because my box was the powder box, I'm going to be using the acrylic powder. So for this method, like I said, basically the same thing as the dual form method, but with dual forms, you will be popping off the dual form, and with this method, you will be leaving the full cover nail tip on. I am pretty sure that you cannot use dual forms with acrylic, but I am just comparing it to that method because if I were using polygel, that is how I would compare it. So then I'm just picking up my beads of acrylic and placing it into the nail. I do have this sped up quite a bit, but it is a very quick and fast process. You will also see me not applying any to the nail bed or the cuticle area of the nail. And the reason for that is because the acrylic does dry. It air dries by itself, and the way we are going to be applying these to our natural nails is using the acrylic. So I am covering the entire nail surface. I'm going to go ahead and let that set up and dry, and then of course I will come back once the nails are dry, and then I will apply that cuticle bead to be able to apply them to my natural nails. So I can't believe how much I'm talking throughout this video. I do apologize, but I just feel like everything's moving so quick. I have a lot to say. So I was finished with the nails. While they were drying, I went ahead and applied my peel off base coat because I am not going to be keeping these nails on. If you do want to keep them on, make sure you do go in with a good prep routine. I also pulled out my clear little clips because these will help a lot when holding your nails in place. I then went in and picked up a very small bead of acrylic, and I drained the brush on my paper towel, and I also let that set up a little bit on my brush, just because when you are doing this, you do not want your beads of acrylic to be super watery or super runny. You kind of want them to be more on the drier side, just to have enough wetness in the bead of acrylic for it to stick on your natural nail, but not for it to create a slippery, slidey mess everywhere. So I just went in and placed 2 beads. I kind of just estimated how much acrylic I needed and then placed the nail down gently onto my natural nail. You will have to hold it into place a little bit before you are able to take your hand off, but it will not yet be fully dried. So once you have it on there, you can go ahead and look at it and straighten it up if you need to. One very important step is going in with your acrylic brush and cleaning up any acrylic that is around your cuticle, and also cleaning up that acrylic from the underside of the nail as well. And then to help your nail stay in place and while you're placing on the other nails, you can just take one of these clear clips and place it right there, and then it will help hold the nail so it doesn't move around. So because I said and explained everything that I am doing for this nail, I'm going to go ahead and let the rest of it play out. I did go ahead and speed it up, but while I'm letting it play out, I do want to talk a little bit about the Your Nail Lab box. So if you do not know, Your Nail Lab is a monthly nail subscription box by Makartt. You do get full-size Makartt products every single month. You do not have to pay shipping. The box is $35 every single month. They do have some subscription options available on their website, so you can definitely check that out if you are interested in purchasing like 6 months and getting a sort of discount. But there are two different variations of the box. So if you are a polygel person or an acrylic or dip person, you can get the powder or the polygel box depending which one you prefer. And the way you do that is actually by taking a quiz on the Your Nail Lab website and being 100% honest on that quiz. And then that will allow the Makartt team to figure out if you get the powder or the polygel box. I definitely recommend signing up for this box. I think $35 and free shipping every month for these full-size products and just getting a little bit of a variety is a really good price. It also kind of like brings you out of your comfort zone, and you get products sometimes that you may never pick up, but you like get them and you're like, oh, I want to try this out. Let me try some blooming gel. Let me try this blue acrylic powder, even though I would personally always go for a pink. It kind of just gives you a little bit of variety, and I think it's super fun to receive these boxes. I am also very excited for the January box, so make sure you definitely stick around for that box. I just know it is going to be a very exciting box. So while I got away with talking, I did go ahead and apply all of the nails to my natural nails. I did go ahead and let that sit for about 10 minutes while I was scrolling on my phone just to make sure it was fully dry. And then I went in with all of my filing and buffing, removing all of the dust and washing my hands. I am now going in with a matte top coat on the first 3 nails. For my pinky and my thumb, I am not doing any nail art on those nails, so I decided not to even go in with this matte top coat. So I just went ahead, applied that, and then I went ahead and cured for 30 seconds in the nail lamp. Because I am going to be doing nail art, that is the reason for me to apply this top coat. In case I do mess up on anything, it is very easy for me to wipe it away. So like I said in the beginning when I was swatching the powders, the 2 first colors, the blue and the silver, reminded me of Frozen, and that was kind of like what inspired me to do this nail set today. Today I'm going to be doing a Olaf nail set. Super excited, but I was super nervous because I am not very good with complicated nail art. I am one of those people who just love doing beginner-friendly nail art, doing easy nail art that looks like it took a lot of time, a lot of effort, but you can pull it off with just like a beginner nail set like type thing. So doing this, I was very scared, but I just went ahead and pulled up a picture of Olaf. I found the best one on Google that I thought I could try to draw and recreate on my nail. And then I was just kind of looking at that picture and just going from there, drawing it on my nail. I am using a longer line brush. These line brushes are from Crafts by 9. I do really love these nail art brushes. I think they're really good quality and my favorite ones to use. I'm also just using a black gel polish, and I am doing the outline of Olaf. After I have that outlined, I went ahead and did a cure for 30 seconds, and then I'm going in with a white gel polish and filling in the outline. And this reminded me just of being a little kid coloring in a coloring book, trying my best to stay in the lines. After I had the first coat of white applied, I did go ahead and cure for 30 seconds. And then I did go in with a second coat of white just to make that white a little bit more bold and really give the white color appearance to make it look like he was completely white and didn't have any streaks or sparse areas. After the second coat of white was applied and cured, I'm now going back in with my line brush and that black gel polish because I'm now going to outline the snowman Olaf again. This was the easiest way I thought I could do it, doing the outline, coloring it in, filling it in with the white, and then going back in with my outline, just making those outlines a little bit more crisp and really just pulling together every little possible detail that I could do. I went ahead, did all of my outlining, and then I cured for 30 seconds. So when I was doing this nail, of course it did take me the longest. It is also why I picked to do it first. That way I could just get it done and get it out of the way. It took me so long to do this, and I don't even think it turned out like really good. I do really like it, and I'm very proud of myself because usually I do not do advanced nail art, and to me this is very advanced. So when I look at the end result, I am super proud of myself. I think it looks really good, but of course I do know that I feel like I could have done better, and looking at all of the different other Olaf sets on Instagram, I just knew, no, there are so many better ones, but yet I am still very proud of myself. After I had the outline cured, I'm now going in with the smile or the mouth of the Olaf, and I'm just like drawing that on and filling it in with black and then curing for 30 seconds. After I was finished with the mouth, I feel like this is where I struggled the most. Getting his like body proportions correct and also like trying to make his head shape was very difficult for me. So I kind of drew those creases in, but I really did not like how that turned out. After doing a quick little flash cure on that, I went in with a orange for the carrot nose, did a flash cure, and now I'm going in with the eyeballs. And I really did not like the eyeballs at all. I think they turned out so bad and made him look so goofy looking. But I went in with like a larger black dot, cured, and then I went in with a white dot, cured, and then a smaller black dot to try to make the best eyes I could make. And then after I cured that, the carrot was then fully cured at that point, so I went ahead and outlined that. I cured that and then added on his little tooth. And when I had these facial features on there, I was like, oh no, this just really broke Olaf so much. But I continued. I went ahead, added his eyebrows, I added his little buttons, and then I also added a his little stick on the top of his head. And I really wish I would have done some sort of like beanie or a hat instead, because I feel like it would have looked a lot better. Also, off camera, I did go in with some sticks for his arms. I don't really know how I felt about that, but after that, I was complete. I wasn't touching Olaf anymore. So I'm quickly just going to do some simple beginner-friendly nail designs on the other two nails because I was beat after doing Olaf. So I'm doing some icicles on my index finger, and then on my ring finger, I will be doing some simple dotted snowflakes. And then after finishing up the 3 snowflakes on this nail, I'm just going to be going in with some dots on the icicle nail and also on the snowflake nail just to fill in space and really give it that winter wonderland look. I am just going to go ahead and let the rest of this play out because it is beginner friendly. Not really much for me to say, but I really hope that you guys are enjoying the video. If you are, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out a lot. Also, if you are enjoying, give the video a like, especially because this nail set took me forever with doing that nail art, so I would really appreciate it. And if you are feeling generous, leave a comment below. after I was finished with the 2 nails, I am going to be coming to my pinky and my thumb. And for these nails, I'm just taking that glitter reflective gel polish and just applying 2. I think I actually only did 1 coat of this. I did 1 coat on each of the nails just because I wanted to add a little bit of glitter and also use another item that was included in the box. And I really like these nails a lot. After I had that on and cured, I then went in with my Makartt glossy top coat and applied that to all of the nails, and then I cured for 30 seconds in the nail lamp. I feel like these nails would have looked pretty good with the 3 nail art nails being matte and then the glitter nails being glossy, but I didn't really want to take the chance because personally I don't absolutely love matte nails, but I feel like when I do a lot of nail art, when I apply that glossy top coat, trying to get good pictures of the nail set, I just never think they turn out good because of the glare. But either way, I went with a glossy top coat. I cured that. I then went in with my soy cuticle oil from Makartt, applied that to my cuticles to nourish them, and of course, like I always say, top off the nail set. And here is the finished look. Let me know what you think about the nails down in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel about the Olaf. Do you think it looks good? I am very proud of myself for doing the Olaf. I don't think it turned out the best. I feel like when I just draw a regular snowman, I just think it turns out better. But I do still really love these nails. I highly recommend you checking out the Makartt Your Nail Lab box, especially for the month of January. I just definitely know that is going to be the best box yet to come. Starting a whole new year, it's going to be a really good box. Check the description box for any products that I did use. Also, leave a snowflake emoji in the comment section if you've made it to this far. But as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.